Hi, good evening. Sorry for the delay, everybody. I know you've been waiting for me to go live. Um, I went to set up my camera and then realised that the cable that I needed was not here, so I had to go and scoot around looking in the house and the car for it. I'm so sorry about that. All right, so this really is a very, very quick live. It's Monday, yes, Masculine Monday, and I've been busy sorting out my crochet channel. I wasn't expecting to do that today, but anyway, I did, and I've sent out a pattern for some folks to try out for me, and I filmed something, so that's what I was doing today. Anyway, hello everybody on the live. Thank you so much. Great to see you all. Let's see who's here. Hi Glenna, hi Lisa, hi Mindy, Kim. Who else is here? Yes, I haven't done any actual. I'm going to film some beginners crochet classes. Hi Shaz. I will do that just to get you guys started. But have I got them here? Yeah, so I just filmed how to make these, but you do need to know how to crochet before you can do them, unfortunately. But there we go. Hi Janice. Love the mug. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, let's get to actually get this done in about 5 minutes because I've pre-cut the elements, and I will give you the measurements, but I've pre-cut these because these were part of a class the other day. So if you are going to be using the UK cardstock, or the A4 cardstock rather, basically you cut your piece of A4 into half, so you get two pieces. Oh, I just dropped a piece of paper. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh, there it is. That's okay. So if you're making two in one go, I would actually score two in one go. Yeah. So what you do is you score at. Well, actually, I scored at 2 1/4. Oh, wasn't that funny? Oh, there we go. So you can score at either 2 1/4 or 5 1/2, roughly. But I did it at 2 1/4 because, I tell you for why. It's because I wanted to use the 6x6 paper, and I cut the 6x6 paper into 2 inches. So this is a weird combination of the two sizes. Anyway, whether you're using A4 or 8.5 by 11, you still have to score at 2 1/4. Okay, so score at 2 1/4 that way, and then score in half. So for those of you using 8.5 by 11, score then at, that would be 4 1/4. Yay! And then turn it round and score again at 2 1/4. So you should end up with the outer panels measuring slightly bigger than the inner panels. Okay, and these outer panels have got to measure 2 1/4. Then what you do is you cut yourself a spare bit, and that's the bit I don't have, I don't think. Let's see if I've got any here. Just need to cut myself an extra panel. Then what you need to do is cut yourself a panel that measures 2 1/4, again wide, by the height of whatever your card is going to be. So if you're using 8.5 by 11, just cut that to 5.5 inches. But for us in the UK, we can cut that slightly longer. So I'm going to do that at 14.5. I know I'm mixing metaphors here, mixing measurements, but it's just the way it can be done. So I'm going to cut that down then to 2 1/4. So you need two. If you're going to make two cards, obviously you need two of those. If you're just making one like me, you just need one. And then with your scrap pieces of cardstock, you can, if you've got a circle punch, use a circle punch. If you don't worry about it. Just cut yourself a little rectangle. But as soon as I've got one, I'm just going to use it. because I think it looks super neat. Now, we're using a mechanism that I've showed many times, but I love it. So you fold your 2 circles in half, keep those for later. Then I'll tell you how I cut my lovely paper. So this is that gorgeous new paper that's in the catalogue that it's like landscapes. There's lots of different landscapes. Now, I very helpfully did write on here the numbers for my ladies in class, 1, 2, 3. And let's turn those back round. And what we're going to do is stamp directly on here, because I deliberately chose some of the papers that were just a really lovely kind of watercolour background, and I wanted to add my own thing to it. So I've got the gorgeous Delicate Forest here, and I'm going to be adding some extra bits to it. Now I'm wondering whether, because we've got a little bit of a hint of purple there in the background, whether to add some gorgeous Blackberry Bliss to this and just make it look rather fabulous. So I'm going to grab a mat though, because I'm using photopolymer, and put that there. Bit of Blackberry Bliss. I'm just going to pop my mat under there. Okay. So how's everybody been? How's your weekend, everybody? I've tried to start from YouTube and have questions from that. Oh, okay. About crocheting, is that Lisa, or is that something I've just missed you talking about? Hi, Janice. Mindy, Glenna, and myself in a crochet class. I couldn't think of anything better. Ah, I have to ask Ruth, how many spools of yarn? Oh, just 1 to start, Mindy. Yeah, 1 will keep you going. Yep. What, charge for audiences? That's a good idea. Oh, that's funny. That is a good idea. Alright. So, I'm loving this tree. It's super cool. Hi, Carla. Right, now this tree, a bit like a lot of the leaves that I talk about, you don't need to ink it all up. So I'm just going to have a tree maybe coming out of there, like that. I'll have one maybe a bit in the background, like that. And do you want one coming out of here? May as well. Maybe coming up the top of that mound there. So you can look at the design and kind of work your plants to come out of how you think the design is. Oh, now I could have held that a bit closer together, couldn't I, and got a bit of that on there, but they're not actually going to be that close together on the card, so it doesn't matter. And pop another one there. Stamp off. I'm going to do a whole one there. Okay, that's looking nice. And then I want some of this in the foreground. And I think I will join these up for that. Although I think I've done that wrong, haven't I? Yeah, it's that way around. There we go. Oh, I'm glad I figured that out before I did that. Right, ink, ink, ink. And then across the bottom. Ooh, that's nice. I'm just going to do that, because it's kind of not really facing the right direction for what I wanted, really, but that's okay. And just twist that round to Just do a wee bit across the bottom there. Oh, that's lovely. Now we do have those little ones, but I'll tell you what I'm going to go and get. There are some really lovely little birds in the Father's, or no, it's not called Father's, it's called Beside Me, but it's kind of like, I call it the Father's Day stamp set because it's got dads in it. But this little bird stamp is just adorable. Great for adding a little bit of birdie detail to the skyline. So I'm just going to add those birds before assembling the card. So over the years, Stampin' Up have done various stamp sets with nice birds in, so if you have been purchasing Stampin' Up product for a while, you probably will be able to find something in your collection that you can add some really cute little birds. And now I'm thinking about it, I might just add a few little tufts. Oh, lost my stamp sets. There we go. Little tiny block. Oh, the bugs have arrived. You can tell it's summer. I'm trying not to stamp the little bit of ground that's on there, but not doing too good. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. So you can, of course, add a sentiment if you want to. Actually, I'm looking at this butterfly stamp set that I've still got on here, and I don't know if I've got any space now. I think I've used up all the space. Oh well, never mind. Okay, let's do the assembling. Where's my glue? Teaching you all to crochet won't be for the faint-hearted. Oh, Janice, I think you're going to have to come and hold my hand in that class while I teach them. Vicky can crochet. Yay. Okay, that's fine. You're working on a blanket. Fun. Oh, it's thundering where Carla is. Okay. Right, this glue needs a little bit of unblocking. Okay, fine. Yeah. Right, so I haven't told you about the party I went to. So on Saturday, I went to a birthday party, and I'd offered to do some table decorations, which turned out real pretty. I didn't want to kind of spend lots of money, didn't feel the need to necessarily do that. So I upcycled some jars from my recycling bin, and oh no, that's the wrong one. Just realised. I was looking for like the middle one, going, where's it gone? Oh, that's because I stuck it down already. Right, number 2 goes on the panel. Just saying. Just so you know. Don't do what I did. Yeah, so I grabbed... So my friend said she had 5 tables that she was going to set out for food. And so I think I decorated 6 or 7 maybe? Well, no, maybe it was 6. I decorated 6 jars, just wrapped some old music note paper around it and just tied it with string. And then I went just outside my back gate across the road. It's this little kind of grassy verge with some trees, and the trees tend to overgrow and hang over the road, and so I went and snipped some tree to, well, obviously to stick in the jars, but also because the trees needed snipping, so I was kind of like killing 2 birds with 1 stone there. And then I was looking around for another leaf, and there was a bush that had some nice wider leaves. And then I noticed that there were some really cute buttercups. So I cut some buttercups and some little bits of clover. The clover's come out, so it's a little bit purple now. And I've just realised I meant to fold that way. That's meant to go that way. And then I've got these really pretty purple flowers in my garden. They're very long and thin. So basically I created this sort of like wildflower. Oh, and there were some nice grasses. That was the other thing. The grass is seeded. So the only thing I thought was when I was creating these little mini flower decorations that if someone's got bad hay fever, they're not going to love me. But anyway, I think people were okay. I didn't notice anyone particularly sneezing, so that's all right. And then, so can you imagine then a jar with some musical notes wrapped around it, vintage music, then some various leaves and pretty dainty flowers. And then I took some old books. I took 10 old books and basically placed some sheets of music, had 4 sheets of music sort of opposite each other, you know, north, south, east, west. Then the books. Then I found various little tattered doilies that I've got around the house. I took those with me and put that on top of the books, and then put the jar of flowers over the top. And I made some cute little lanterns. I've got a really nice Tim Holtz lantern die, and so I've made some lanterns out of that and put some tea lights in. And so just had those on the table, and they look really, really cute. So I might share that on my Instagram. Actually, I'll do that. I'll share that one of the pictures on my Instagram. So it just went to show kind of you just using upcycling things. Obviously, you know, I had the die, so that was kind of cool. But right, there we go. That is it, everybody. That is the card. And so I recommend when you actually pack this to put in the envelope, I recommend that you fold it that way, because it's a bit tricky to kind of do it that any other way, really. So you can obviously write your greeting on the back, and if you wanted to put a sentiment on it, of course you can do that, either by just stamping directly onto the card, or maybe adding an additional panel, sentiment piece. And what else? Oh, and on this one I stuck some little tiny little flowers, which you can do that as well if you want to. But there we go, really super simple way to use that beautiful paper. If you've not seen it before, I can't remember the name of it. I'm just going to grab it to show you. Yeah, see, I like these ones where you can kind of like stamp onto them and create the scene, because on the other side some of them are very specific. Now if you had even less time than me and you didn't want to do stamping, you could actually just use one of those. So I mean, that would look fun if you wanted to stamp some little fish or something. You could do a fun scene. But yeah, there's some really beautiful papers in that set. I should try and remember the name of it for you, shouldn't I? Let me get my catalogue out. Oh dear. Oh, that was the die dropping on the thing. Anyone know what the name is? Oh yeah, here we go. Thoughtful Journey, and oh, it's just called the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. There we go. And you get all those. You get 48 sheets in the pack, and they're all gorgeously different. Great one to share with a friend. This set, really, really good one to share. Or if you just need a bunch of cards really quickly. I mean, you can make so many very quickly and easily out of those. So there you have it. Fun little fun fold, and not really using up much more card than what you would do for a normal card, just the additional kind of panel bit really. So there we go. Right, that's it. I'm done. I hope I took pictures. Yes, I just took a few little things. Yeah. I just made one hand warmer, but my tension was too loose. It will fit a huge man. Okay. What size hook did you use, Janice? What's the stamp set with the birds? The stamp set with the birds is called Beside Me. But if you've got Mountain Air from a few years ago, that's got birds in it. I'm trying to recall whether or not there's another. Oh yes, there's a little bird in that one, Fields in Bloom, a little hummingbird. And I'm trying to think if there was anything else that I've seen it in. No, the Forever Forest doesn't have birds, but it's got clouds. That's interesting. Why did I buy the Delicate Florist stamp set but not the dies? Not sure why I did that. I presume it's because I like that silhouette to go with the class that I taught. The backgrounds class for silhouettes. Oh, that was the one I was thinking of. No, that one doesn't have a bird. But there have been a few sets that every so often, you find a little bird, like flying bird. And if you don't have one, it's really, it's so technical. I don't know if I can impart this knowledge to you, but you could always get a little Sharpie and just do this. You might need to practice, but I believe in you all. I'm sure you can do it. Oh, I'm being a bit cheeky. A 5mm with 2 strands of DK. Ah, okay. Yeah, maybe try 4.5 then. Janice. Or if you know that your tension is loose, then and you can tighten it, then go for it. All right, I'm gonna go because I've got a busy day tomorrow. I'm picking up gotta go and pick up some shelves from somewhere, and I'm out for the day with May. So lovely to see you all. I'm sorry this is a little bit of a quick one, but if anyone's interested, I have started a new channel because I thought my Artful Crafting channel really is probably going to have more other stuff, jewellery and things, so I wanted one that was just going to be linked to any patterns and stuff that I sell. So if anyone is interested, I've only got Janice is my first and only subscriber so far to Artful Yarn. So I will go grab. Let's see if I can get 10 subscribers by tomorrow. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so if anyone does want to try out the pattern, please let me know. And I've also set up a new Facebook. All the links are on the YouTube channel, to be honest. I've got a Facebook group called Artful Yarn and Yarn. Now, does anyone get that? Like, Tom didn't quite get it. Like, so I've got Artful Yarn, and then I thought, well, the group is where people are going to be chatting. So another word for story, isn't it, is a yarn, to tell a yarn. And I just thought, if I call it Artful Yarn and Yarn, it means it's for you guys to chat. I'm not sure if it's a bit too obscure. I have 2 subscribers now. Whee! Thank you, Lisa. Oh, I've got 8 subscribers. Woohoo! Awesome. Do you like my logo? I designed that this afternoon. I gave Esther a ring. I was like, Esther, I need some help. So, yeah, I came up with that. Right. delicate forest, or something else with trees, anything with trees. Have a play. There's all sorts of fun stamp sets that we've got with those sort of silhouettes. Beside Me for the bird, Blackberry Bliss. That was it, really, and a trimmer. So there we go. And yeah, super duper easy. Great one for a class, those of you who run classes. Yeah, really, really good one for that. So, oh, you're the best. 14 subscribers. Thank you, everybody. Right, I'm going to go. Oh, I might catch the end of just seeing that Dina Rico's live. So, right, lots of love all. Have a great day, and I'll post a picture. Yarn, as in wool yarn, tells stories. Yes, thank you, Nesta. See, Nesta knows what I mean. I might have to have a giveaway, Lisa, of some hand warmers. Actually, some of my hand warmers have made it to the South Pacific. Actually, Vicky's got a pair that are too big for her, so I could send Vicky a new pair, and Vicky could give a pair to someone whose hands are a bit bigger than hers. Maybe that's the way to do it. Yarn and yarn. Work for me. Oh, Nessa, if you want the pattern, because I posted it on Facebook, so and Instagram, so you may not have seen my announcement. But basically, if you want to try this pattern out, if you just let me know, I can send it to you to have a try. Okay, I'll just teach you. All right then, that's fine. I think what I'll do is I'll film some basic stitches, and then we'll get together for a class. All right. All right, that's love, everyone. Thank you so much. See you all soon.